Yes, you would be included for a $2,000 fourth stimulus check as it pertains to the low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries of Social Security retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, SSI, VA, RRB, low-income, no-income, seniors, older adults, and of course, people with disabilities if it is passed. This is a big question that I do receive on a very regular basis from many people here in this community, and I don't blame you whatsoever because a lot of people want to recognize and know, hey, are we included this time? Or what is really going on? Because some of the proposals that we've seen recently, you actually wouldn't be included. Now, those are the other ones, but I do want to talk about this in regards to a $2,000 fourth stimulus check. And again, this is the question that I get all the time down below in the comment section. And on live streams, I get that question in the chat box all the time there as well. So I do want to focus on it here in this dedicated video. For those of you who have been reaching out asking, and again, we're in a very precarious time right now. 2025 has been weird. I don't know how else to tell you that. It's been weird, right? Let's just say that much because there's a lot of things that are going on right now, a lot of big changes. We're seeing things right now that we have never seen before in the history of this country, as well as we're in an economic time that's honestly not looking so good, right? Just this past week as well, we saw some major economic changes come in, and again, not necessarily a good thing. You've heard my opinion on that before in other videos. In the live streams here over the last couple of days, I've jumped on and shared my opinions there as far as what I believe this is going to do. Not a good situation, but if you are rooting for a stimulus check, then there you go. This may be music to your ears right now, okay? So I do want to clarify all the details about this and discuss what's going on. Now, first off, in this video, obviously, I started it out by saying $2,000 stimulus check. Again, fill in the blank with whatever. It could be $1,000, it could be $1,400, it could be $1,800, it could be $2,000, it could be $5,000. It literally does not matter the dollar amount. That is irrelevant, but I specifically have a lot of people saying, what about $2,000? So again, that's just what I wanted to talk about. But again, it's not about the dollar amount. Now, let me take just a step back here. Remember a few weeks ago when we got the Doge dividend introduced? Now, awesome concept. I love it. It's a really good idea. However, if I'm being completely fair, and again, I've said this before in other videos, this is not a mystery. I've said this multiple times before in other videos. For the most part, most people who are low income or fixed income actually wouldn't be included on the Doge dividend plan. I like the idea, it's a nice concept, but it does need to be changed in a massive way, and I've shared that very clearly before in other videos, and I've even introduced my own proposal, which is actually sitting right here. It's right here, still sitting here from a few weeks ago. Imagine that, right? Anyway, that is my own proposal I've shared with you in other videos, so you can go back and watch that video of me introducing their proposal if you want to check it out. It was from a few weeks ago. Which, by the way, quick side note here, I continue to get a lot of really good questions about Medicare down below in the comment section. Again, very good questions. Thank you so much. I know it's very confusing, but realistically, your best resource is that phone number. It's an exclusive phone number for all of you right here in this community. Right there, you see it on your screen. Give that number a call. It'll connect you with a dedicated Medicare team, my guys over at Chapter. They are working 100% for free on your behalf to help you navigate Medicare supplements, Medigap plans, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, the initial enrollment in a Medicare, and whatever you need to do there. I mean, it's very confusing, right? I've shared this story before in the videos. I helped my parents last year enroll in Medicare as they were turning 65. We got them a supplement. We tried to hack it out ourselves. Really bad idea. We did not have professionals and advisors, experts in the field like the guys over at Chapter. We literally hacked it out ourselves. We unfortunately got my parents the wrong plan. Didn't know it at the time. Bad situation. But that's the deal with Chapter. These guys are working on your behalf 100% for free to find you the best plan in your local area at the best price with the best coverages for your personal needs, okay? That's the cool thing. When you call them, which by the way, they're waiting on standby literally right now to talk to you and to help you with this. And again, I want to emphasize 100% for free, okay? I know a lot of us here right now are thinking, money's tight, I can't afford to do something like that. It's free, right? Does that sound like a pretty good deal? Does that sound fair? Yeah, exactly. I agree. I love free stuff and why I want to extend this to you, okay? But anyway, they'll look through the thousands of plans that are out there. They'll isolate it down to the plans in your local area. They'll listen to your needs as far as your personal preferences, the prescription needs you have if you have any at all, the doctors, the providers, the networks, the offices, the clinics, whatever it is that you want to go to and that you want to be within. They'll find those plans for you. And again, hopefully saving you a boatload of money. Quick side note here, the average senior that they work with is saving $1,100. That's the average senior. Now, obviously, not everybody's going to be $1,000 $1,000 or more of savings, but that's the average, $1,100 of savings when they work with them. That's incredible. That's real money that we need right now. Anyway, take a screenshot, take a picture, write that phone number down, give them a call. Super nice people over there. They will help you 100% for free with your Medicare needs. And why partner with them, again, to help all of us out in this time right now, because again, please don't do like what I did with my parents. Bad situation, okay? I should interview my parents sometime in a video and show them, and they'll they'll be like, yeah, Matt really messed it up on us. Sorry guys, didn't know what we were doing. I don't know my parents' needs, and it was a bad situation. Anyway, call them. They will help you. And again, you'll be super happy. And again, keep those comments rolling in. I love to see that. People saving a boatload of money, getting better coverages, better plans, better coverages. And so you can see the doctors that you want to see. That's incredible, right? Anyway, write the phone number down. And let me ask you a huge favor. Who do you know? Just think of like 1, 2, or 3 people that would benefit from this video right here or this information that I'm sharing with you, again, by that Medicare assistance there. Please share the phone number, share the screenshot, share the picture. There's a share button down below the video. Share this as well. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about the stimulus here, okay? Now, here's what it comes down to, okay? I've made this very clear in other videos, and I want to make it very clear again. I've said this so many times, but I want to make sure there's no misunderstanding whatsoever. Right now, we all recognize there's not a stimulus check that's approved, okay? I've said that so many times. However, here's the situation, because after that Doge dividend was introduced a few weeks ago, I've had so many people reaching out. I mean, literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments that have been reaching out saying, are we included for this thing? And I've had to come back and say, for the most part, depends. But for the majority of people receiving fixed income benefits, the answer is on a Doge dividend, no. The vast majority of fixed income beneficiaries would not be included on the Doge dividend because of one line within the plan, which is you have to be a net federal tax contributor. Well, most fixed income beneficiaries don't pay federal taxes because their income is not high enough, okay? However, now let's talk and contrast that to a stimulus check, okay? Here's the cool thing about a stimulus check. These basically don't have income thresholds as far as on the low end, okay? You could have 0 income, you could have $1 of income, you could have $10,000 of income. Generally, the income thresholds go up to about $75,000 a year as an individual and about $150,000 a year as a married couple. So, provided your income is between 0 and those thresholds I just throw out there, generally somebody would be included. Now, there are some rare reasons why somebody may not be included, but that's very far and few between. It doesn't impact all that many people. But when it comes down to it, if you're, again, like I said earlier, if you're rooting for a stimulus, this is kind of what we need to watch, is that what would they actually do? Would they approve some type of stimulus going forward, as in like a distribution of a stimulus check like we saw several years ago in 2020 and 2021, or would it be this Doge dividend approach, okay? I love the Doge dividend, but I do think that it should be fixed up a bit and the plan should be broadened out to reach more people, especially the low income and fixed income who are generally not included in the current plan. So, I think that'd be a really good thing. But again, remember, the Doge dividend, these are two very different things, even though they're being presented as kind of like the same thing, stimulus, right? Which is kind of the same thing. However, Doge dividend would basically just be a profit share, essentially, of money that Doge is saving through Doge efforts, right? Department of Government Efficiency, they've been going out there scraping up billions and billions of dollars through all these different federal agencies and federal contracts and federal workers and things like this, right? So what that would be is basically a profit share of 20% of all the money scraped together by Doge, whereas a stimulus check does what? Stimulates the economy during a economic downturn, otherwise known as a recession or economic contraction, which, based on the economic news that we got out last week, which I shared with you, not looking so good, right? We're getting on the cusp here. We're teetering on that on the edge, okay? Let's just say that much, okay? It's not looking so good these days. But again, if you want a stimulus, then this is looking pretty good. You say, come to Papa, right? Exactly. That's what you're thinking right now. Or come to Mama or whatever. You get my point, okay? But that's the kind of the situation. It's all predicated on economics as far as the health of the overall economy when it comes down to stimulus. And then when it comes down to the Doge dividend, that's not necessarily predicated on the economy, but rather that's predicated on efforts out of Doge as far as how much money they bring together and scrape up with their efforts. Does that kind of make sense? So they're very kind of similar, but they're also very, very different at the same time, okay? Does that kind of explain it for those of you that have been wondering? And again, I'm going to bring it to you every single day in these videos and help you out in any way that I possibly can. There's a lot of weird things that are happening right now. I think we all probably recognize that. A lot of big changes so far this year, a lot of things that have been happening, and there's a whole lot more to come. If you think it's over now, oh no, get ready. There's still a whole lot more to come. I mean, there's a massive amount to come, and this year is going to be very exciting. I don't know if exciting is the right word to say, but I'm going to say exciting. That's probably honestly not the right word. I should say more like busy, chaotic, eventful, catastrophic. I don't know, whatever. Fill in the blank with whatever kind of word you can think of. But that's going to be the definition of this year, 2025. Either way, I'll be here for you, right by your side every single day. It's my promise. And I will always bring you information as it's hitting the wire. Again, there's a lot of information out there. I'm sifting through all of it to find your information and bring it to you. Which, by the way, I hope this helps you. Seriously, let me know. If this did not clarify it, please let me know. I can certainly come back in other videos. But one more thing I want to throw out there really fast as well. I should have thrown this in earlier. I apologize. I just thought of it right this moment, but I meant to say it earlier. Were you included as a fixed income or a low income beneficiary? Were you included on the last 3 stimulus checks? The answer is yes. For the most part, virtually everybody was, okay? It's always income based. That's how they determine the eligibility, and the distribution of is basically income based between 0 and X dollars. Whatever they happen to determine that is next time, that is what it will be. Okay? Does that make sense for you? Anyway, let me know if you want me to come back. I can certainly jump on a live stream for you. No problem whatsoever. I can do that. Just let me know what you need from me. I'm here for you. Okay? Otherwise, please make sure to call the guys over there at Chapter. They're waiting for you right now. Seriously, they're waiting. They're saying, please, phone, ring phone, please. I want to help somebody. I don't know if they're really saying that. They're probably busy right now, honestly, on calls. I'm just saying. But make sure to give them a call. Write that phone number down. Take a picture. Take a screenshot, whatever you got to do, and call them with that number. They will work 100% on your behalf for free, and they will actually listen to you versus how many people really listen these days. I don't really think a whole lot of people listen anymore. I'm just saying, okay? I mean, seriously, it's a tough situation. Either way, I'm listening to you, and everything you need here, I'm here for you any way that I possibly can be. Anyway, please share the video as well. There's a big share button down below, 100% free to do so. Thank you so much. Again, just think of a few people, 1, 2, 3 people, your friends, family members, acquaintances, siblings, neighbors, whatever it happens to be. Go ahead and share this. Thank you. Truly appreciate it. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel as well. If you're new here, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Big subscribe button down below. Otherwise, check out the other thousands of videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description. The videos popping up on your screen now. Otherwise, thanks again for your support. Truly appreciate you. We got to stick together right now. Have a good one. Enjoy. And I really hope I can see you again soon.